I'm Keith Lawson. I'm the 9th grade counselor at Brockbank Junior High, Granite School District in Salt Lake City, Utah. I am talking about a presentation that I just saw of Jake Ballentine. He gave an assembly for our students. There were two things that he said that stood out to me, and I talked with him afterwards. One was his story. He gave personal stories, but his sharing with students his personal experience with struggling with reading. And the irony is that both this story and another one I had just spoken with students about less than 2 or 3 days ago. One was a student it was a resource student. Jake had talked about struggling with reading, and this student didn't like the stigma of being in resource reading, and we explained to her, I mean, she's an excellent student all around, and this is just an accommodation to help her, to serve her. And we encouraged her to not drop this, because as she goes into high school, she will probably, in all likelihood, need that extra help. And so that's exactly what he reinforced. It was really interesting, and I pointed this out to the student, that I really wanted her to pay attention to his message. The other thing was, he was talking about how little control you have over other people. You have influence on others, but ultimately you have no real control. And he brought that home, almost an identical situation, almost my word for word what I had said to a group of students who were kind of wrapped up in some student drama, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend drama, and people taking on responsibility, other people's responsibilities that was not theirs. And just trying to reinforce, you are responsible for yourself. You can influence others. Try to do that in a positive way, if at all possible. But, ultimately, don't take on other people's responsibilities for them. And that's what he talked about. An excellent message in his presentation, in his assembly. I'd recommend this assembly to anyone, junior high, high school age. It's a good message. It's relevant to kids. And I think he says some things that really touch home. His personal experiences he's young enough, he's close enough to their age that I think they can really relate to what he's having to say.